If you're a heating air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, what does your energy have to do with your ability to close a deal, and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell, coming to you live from Honolulu, Oahu, on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you for HVAC technician sales secrets on video number 900 on this channel. So here's the thing. If you take a mirror and you look at it, you can kind of see a reflection of yourself. Well, in your sales presentation, you have an energy reflection of when you meet with the buyer. So let's say that you show up angry. You are going to have a problem of escalation. You are going to be a little bit angry, and so the buyer's going to look at you and go, hey, kind of what is going on here? So then they get angry, okay? So then you get a little bit more angry, then they get a little bit more angry, then you get a little bit more angry. And so we could literally go through emotion after emotion and have this conversation of like, hey, if you show up happy, they may be upset, but they may flip around and say, hey, it's time for me to be happy. It's kind of bright outside, right? And so your energy matters. So if I were in your position, before I went into a sales call, I would like do a reset and be like, okay, what kind of energy do I need to bring in? I need to bring in a little bit of authority. I need to bring in some happiness. I need to bring in some excitement. But what I don't want to do is bring all the baggage of my last call into this call. What I don't want to do is bring all the drama from what's happened during the day. What I don't want to do is create a problem and an issue, because remember, like, that person's going to look at you and they'll be like, hey, like, this is kind of a mirror of what's going on. Now, there is scientific data that backs us up. There's this cool thing called mirror neurons. They were discovered by accident in the late 70s in an Italian lab. What happened was some lab workers had some monkeys hooked up to machines that were reading their bio waves, and one of the researchers cheated and they brought in ice cream or gelato, and they're eating the ice cream and gelato, and the monkeys were like, oh, like, it feels like I'm eating this gelato or this ice cream. Well, what happened from that is researchers were able to figure out this thing called mirror neurons. And you're like, hey, Scott, okay, so I am going to go into a call. I'm going to make sure that I've got good attitude, good strategy, good ideas, good beliefs. How do I make sure that I keep those? Okay, so we know, you and I know, that sometimes people get underneath your skin, and certain personality types get under your skin more than they get under mine, and certain personality types just make me, right? People who are overly analytical sometimes, just not my thing, but I have to be aware of that. I have to know my kryptonite, just like you have to know your kryptonite. Now, here's the thing. If you want to be better at sales, you want to be good at what you do, you should absolutely join my email publication. Go to hvactechsecrets.com. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel. Private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training. It's an email publication. You get emails from me, okay? So here's how you implement this. You kind of, before you go into a call, you check yourself, like, what attitude am I going to bring in? And in the middle of a call, like, if you need to go out to your car, you need to go out to the equipment, you could do a quick reset, like, okay, where am I at? What's going on? What's my game plan? Who am I? So if you ever listen to the books Green Lights from Matthew McConaughey, there's a point in the movie where he's gonna play the guy from Dazed and Confused. He's like, who am I? I'm a dude that's 28 and I'm trying to pick up on high school girls, right? So like, he's like, this is who I need to be. Who do you need to be? What do you need to let go of? Right? So is there a way for you to get up and go to the bathroom? Is there a way to go to the equipment? Is there a way for you to get away for a minute and just reset? Like, who do I need to be right now? Who do I need to be? What do I got to do? Here's a good question. What do I got to forgive? What do I got to forgive? Right? Because like sometimes people don't understand that they've got bad energy that they're bringing to the game. It's 100% your responsibility. John Benson, one of the greatest copywriters alive, says, it's not your fault, but now that you know, it's your responsibility. And I'm going to remind you, it may not be your fault, but now that you know, it's 100% your responsibility to make sure that you are bringing good energy into a call, right? So like, this is true for every part of the process. You're like, hey, Scott, let's run through it. Okay, introduction, rapport, discovery, presentation, rolling the price, negotiations, closing the deal. And I'm gonna say the further that you get through the call, the more important this is, because that person's like, I'm looking for reasons to hit eject. I'm looking for reasons to not do this deal. And you know what? Sometimes it comes down to what I'm saying and what I'm doing and how I am acting, and the same thing is true for you. So I would encourage you so that you can, hey, Scott, how can I prove this? Okay. the next time that you're part of a deal, but you're on the sideline, right? You're doing a ride along, or you're buying something in public and you see a salesperson, you should see what kind of energy that they bring to the table. Are they monotone? Are they excited? Are they overly excited? Are they creepy excited? And see what happens when like, how do they deal with objections? How do they deal with problems? And it may not be the way that you do it, right? That's the thing. Sometimes we look and we're like, I would never do it that way. Hey, what if they got better kung fu than you? What if they got a better punch or a better kick? Just because they have better energy and they're paying attention to what's going on. Like, my encouragement is you could probably find some new ways to do things. You just have to know that they're not going to be exactly the way that you thought that they were going to be. There you go. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Aloha and mahalo.